Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard
New set of downs from 37.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made a stop. Now hang on here. The Raiders say not so fast. They've got that challenge flag out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
After review of the play, the ruling
so
on the
upon
field
further
is
review,
reversed.
they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to Genty. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Counter give to Genty. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A 6-yard.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now here's Williams. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So this opening series, not like the one I imagine they drew up. They're facing 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. First play is going to be again to Jency. Unless he's getting much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Now he takes it. And a good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To throw, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams on the play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull ahead 6-3 in the first. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
7, Raiders 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tony now to return it. Dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
27
One play in Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
A gain of 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's complete to Bowers outright. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Into the secondary past the 40. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the Raiders.
On play action,
45-yard
Williams.
line.
Escapes the pocket.
Holding. Offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
13
Bringing the
yards
offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
10 more yards.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Williams set to pass. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
11 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Working inside the red zone. Komet's got it, left side. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Complete to
Second and 3 now.
Komet. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Odunze's got it, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now lead by 10.
Touchdown.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
14. Raiders 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tony now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Darius Tony on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brings up second and
All right, here we go, second down.
26-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Bears bringing out an extra DB here, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Bears take over.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
31-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 47.
Hurts setting up to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Bears in the nickel. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He stays up.
The tackle made by Stephon Gilmore.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Bears about set for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
It's a game
all set now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Reaches the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
And the Bears.
First down. Here's Swift. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on first. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now here's Williams. He tucks it and takes off.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Running back sent in motion. Williams with 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Williams hit, and that ball's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
14-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Hurts running the offense at max speed here. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throwing for Hurts. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Incomplete.
And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? It's Hurts once again. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for 4th and 3.
I got him, on me.
Hurts throwing again. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Hurts yet again. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
On 1st down, Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
Working now from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 2nd down.
Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Hey, stay with him.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Trying for the touchdown. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we have a one-score game here at... Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Second half starts with a run by Swift. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
16 yards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Running behind center with Swift. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Secured by Burden on the slant. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
That's a gain of
Good luck
6.
defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 2. Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Bears, first down.
They run with Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Kareem Jackson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Raiders.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Williams with the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll go down here at the 16. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
Now an inside give to Johnson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears lead by 15 now.
Raiders 6.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over.
Time for the
first
Raiders
and
offense
10
to hit the field.
at their own
And down
23-yard
double
line.
digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Genty from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another give here to Genty. Oh, the football's loose. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard
Need a better result than that last run.
2
It's
yards on the
2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
34-yard line.
On the carry, it's Swift. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Met's got it, left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Their punter making his way out now. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he's going to get them all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
14 more yards. That's another Las Vegas.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his man over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Straight ahead with Genty. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of
All
a
set to
yard.
go now from the 35.
And the Raider first down.
Hurts on first down. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's out of bounds, but this one's not going to stay there. And that flag is going to give him half the distance to the goal on top of it. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
1 yard
They'll
gain.
come to the line here,
Brings up
second and 9.
and 9. At the Bears' 13-yard line.
Here's Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended
No
for
luck
Darnell
finding his
Mooney.
receiver that time.
Incomplete.
And that's going to leave him with a
It's now
tough third and long.
down and 9 yards.
That is normally
to
a
go.
gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On third down, it's Hurts. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. Well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
That's another.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Chicago.
Going to run again with Swift. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? 9 yards on that. So the Bears take this one on the road. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Indianapolis. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Second down throw for Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Bech. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down, Las Vegas.
First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Catch made there by Burks. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Traylon Burks, touchdown Raiders. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Colts nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Colts offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Throwing is Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still first down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On play action, Hurts. He'll get this off to Genti. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
That's another Las Vegas.
On play action, here's Hurts. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
More yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
Anytime
line.
you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On third down, here's Hurts. That is caught. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding. Offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Third and long for Hurts. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Here's Richardson. He'll step up and run this. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. In there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
For the Colts.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll push forward for about a yard. JT to Immobilal. They're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Hurts. Throw right side is taken in by Best. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Bobby Brown getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
2nd down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 10-7 is the score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd down throw for Hurts. He's got it. That's Hurts. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd down, they go with Genty. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Las Vegas 1st down. 2 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas
Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Hurts. He's got the tight end there. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that one incomplete.
It goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. DeForest Buckner getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Khalil Herbert on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Out of shotgun, Richardson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Pratt, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
Now Tony to return it, and it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Safari Buckner brings him down. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this off to Mostert. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Khalil Herbert to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And this is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So it's about as bad a 2-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A run, Genty. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
To throw, Hurts. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big-time play for Vegas. It covers 51 yards.
That's another.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Second down, 8 yards to go. Hurts will try it again. Catch made there by Burks. And he will get into the end zone. Braylon Burks. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Herbert on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
On to punt for the Colts.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 40.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Holding offense.
Now Ryland for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts get it back to within 9.
Raiders 23, Colts 14. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Hurts. Toward the left side, he gets that to Mooney.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Forced out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Here's Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts, 1st down.
In motion is Warren.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Oh, a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it. Oh, big hole, left side. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
It looks middle, and it's caught by Beck. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll step up and run, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 more yards. And the Raider 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. There he goes again. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
14 more yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 14. First down.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this off to Genty. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. Halftime coming up. We'll get you. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Richardson operating from the pistol. From the sideline, taken in by Pittman. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
15 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Looking to throw, Richardson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Colts are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Raiders first down.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. A second down throw for Hurts. That's caught left side by Bowers. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Genty. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Genty. And he's not going to get there. Defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And that ball incomplete.
Richardson's pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. On play action, Hurts. That's caught by Bowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch made there by Burks. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Vegas.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
2nd and a yard at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And 3rd down coming up. They'll try to sneak it here. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Warren. That one good for 26 yards.
26 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? To throw, it's Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
Here now,
and 5.
3rd and 5. Now Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down.
From the gun, Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 11.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Roughing the passer defense. Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. On the give, this is Taylor. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
A second down throw for Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. The ball comes out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Mostert. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. No run out of the gun. This is Mostert. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. To throw is Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Tyquan Lewis in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Off the play fake, Hurts. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Tyquan Lewis. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is good. What a throw. Jack Mesh. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. 24. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Pass right side to down. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
On play action, Hurts. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. They give it to Mostert. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
Penalty is declined.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
That is on the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. Huge catch and run. They finally get him down. But there's a flag. Not sure if this one's gonna stand. Throwing, Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. To throw, it's Richardson. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. But usually that's a holding penalty. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
An 8-yard loss on
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. A run up the middle with Mostert. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.